Welcome my crochet hook and friends, and thank you for watching Heather's Craft Corner. I'm Heather and today we're learning how to do the chunky Celtic weave. For this tutorial we will be using a bulky weight yarn, an N15 10mm hook, and 2 stitch markers. For your projects you will also want a yarn needle for weaving in ends. Begin by making a slip knot. Make sure your slip knot is loose on the hook. This type of yarn will flow much more easily if worked loosely. Create a chain. Depending on the pattern, you may want either 1 double crochet on each end or 2 double crochet on each end of your work. For 2 double crochet, chain a multiple of 4 plus 2. For 1 double crochet, chain a multiple of 4. In this tutorial, we will chain a multiple of 4 and have 1 double crochet on each end of your work. For row 1, your first 3 chain will count as a double crochet. I like to mark the last chain with a stitch marker so I can easily identify it later. Starting in the 4th chain from your hook, make a double crochet. This will make your first 2 double crochets. Double crochet in each chain across. At the end of row 1, turn your work. Start row 2 with a chain 3. Again, this will count as a double crochet and I like to mark this stitch as well. For your first repeat, skip the next 2 stitches, work a front post treble around the next stitch. Make sure you are keeping your tension fairly loose. Work another front post treble around the next stitch. You should be working around the post of each of these stitches. The next front post treble will work around the first skip stitch. Crossing in front of the last 2 post stitches, work a front post treble around the first skip stitch. Work another front post treble around the second skip stitch. Repeat the last 4 stitches until you reach the last stitch of this row. In the last stitch, work a double crochet. Because you are crossing stitches, your work will tend to pull together. Keep this in mind when determining the width of your project. Make your base chain a bit longer than your intended width, and check your width after a few rows. Turn your work, start row 3 with a chain 3. This row will start with 2 back post trebles before starting your repeats. Work a back post treble around the next stitch. When viewing from the right side of your work, you can see this is your first raised stitch. Work another back post treble around the next stitch. For your first repeat, skip the next 2 stitches, work a back post treble around the next stitch. Work another back post treble around the next stitch. For your 2 skip stitches, you will be working a back post treble. This time, you will be working behind your previous stitches. From the right side of your work, the skip stitches appear recessed. By working behind your previous post stitches, it will actually pull these stitches to the front, giving it that nice woven look. Work a back post treble around the second skip stitch. Repeat the last 4 stitches until you have 3 stitches left in the row. Work a back post treble around the next stitch. Work another back post treble around the next stitch. Finish the row with a double crochet. The wrong side of your work should look like this. The right side should have a nice woven appearance. For row 4, you are basically repeating row 2. Chain 3, skip the next 2 stitches, front post treble around the next 2 stitches. Work a front post treble around each of the 2 skip stitches, working in front of your last 2 stitches. Repeat the last 4 stitches until you get to the last stitch. Finish the row with a double crochet. Keep repeating rows 2 and 3 until you reach your desired length. Finish off with a row of double crochet. I hope you liked this video. Be sure to like or comment below. Also click that subscribe button so you don't miss out on upcoming videos. For patterns using the stitch, see the description notes or head on over to heatherscraftcorner.com. Happy crocheting!